Sci-Fi.
Hey everybody, welcome to Real Life Sci-Fi with Wade and Willie. I'm Wade.
I'm Willie.
This is a podcast about the paranormal and contemporary mythology. Join us on patreon.com/reallifesci-fi for access to 2 bonus episodes a week, video feeds, and more. And visit RealLifeSciFi.show for various links. If you have a topic or guest, send it to WadeandWilly@gmail.com. Let's welcome aboard the SSRLSF. Oh my God, so many letters. There's going to be so many letters in this introduction. His studio is called YKL Studios. It stands for? Is that what you said? Yeah. Studios. He's the director and chief curator of Lava, which is the Los Angeles video artists. It's VFX artist Eddy Vajarakitipongse. What's up?
Hey, what up, guys? Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for doing it. Los Angeles Video Artists, what? What is that?
Yeah, it's a video artist collective, creative technologists. Like, we've been around since 2003, probably the longest standing video art collective free group. There's no charge per membership. We host a bunch of meetings and meetups, workshops and whatnot, and we have an annual BYOB, which is a bring your own beamer projector party that we do every year.
Bring your own beamer?
Yeah. In the UK, they used to have these beamer parties. So they call projectors beamers. Like a flashlight would be a torch, I guess.
Yeah. So, right.
Yeah.
What do they call BMWs then?
Too expensive, maybe.
Beamer.
Does that stand for British Motor Works? Do they call?
No, that's Bavarian Motor Works.
Bavarian. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
What's the point of that? Everyone brings a projector, and then what?
And then we just project everywhere, man. We take over like a 3,000, 5,000 square foot space and just put visuals everywhere.
Party.
Yeah. It's really a fun event.
Like, do you roll? Like drugs? You do drugs?
Who, me or who you ask?
For these projection parties, I imagine doing drugs would be good.
Absolutely. That's a no-brainer question, man.
I want to ask you, but I don't really know what the topic is. What's happening with AI when it comes to video artists? Are they accepting it? It's too close.
That's really where we're
going.
Close. Yeah.
It's a mixed bag.
Because there's ways to, so I'm like trying. Well, Willie and I both. Willie is further along and actually getting instruction on AI. And I'm just asking AI how to do AI. And it lies to me constantly and stuff. I don't know. There's ways to use, like Willie, you were saying you went to a AI show and it's like artists will put their art into AI and then just alter it with AI. I mean, that sounds like a good.
Yeah, it was actually Eddie's event, the lava thing, and
I kind of figured.
I forget the guy's name. Was it Luke? I forget. He takes pictures and then paints on them and then animates it.
But there's there's uses, right? I mean, there's artists. Here's the thing I like about AI is I like how bad it is right now. I think it's very funny. I always tell Sora hey, make me dunk. And then I'm flying through the air all fucking weird and shit. And I never dunk. I never get it in. They can't figure out how to make the ball go through the hoop or
they
something.
They still don't know how to do that? That's crazy.
Well, not on Sora. I'm sure it's not the best model, but I love it. I think it's very funny. I don't want it to get really good, but I don't know.
I mean, there's kind of a dividing audience with it, meaning that there's an audience that lives in and works around the LLMs, which is more like the chat GPT kind of area, and then the generative AI. It's interesting there, and with Lava and with other digital artists, we're trying to make it work the best for us as a tool. It's definitely not at a place where it's
not going to take over anything.
Pixel. No,
I kind of don't think it ever will. I mean, I don't want to get too much into this, but it feels very much like humans do not want to be entertained by algorithms.
Well, I think humans, we just like talking shit. So like when we see something that feels uncanny or something, then we want to call it out and not believe.
Well, let me ask you this though, real quick. Do you want to watch Star Wars with you as Luke Skywalker? Like, do you have interest in watching that movie? I know,
Fuck
right?
yes. Oh, I would love that.
I feel like that's really easy if you just add up a couple people to say, yeah, we can do that. It could be done so easy.
Yeah, but it would be done by me, right? I mean, like, I'm not putting anyone out of a job by going like, hey, put me in Star Wars. Like, no one's going to make that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Star Wars could use a few more ethnic folk in there, so I'd be down.
I mean, so we just went to
I'm going to be all whites.
We just went to this
and
party
men.
this weekend.
Leah's going to be a man, too. It's going to be weird when Luke and Leah kiss.
I know, dude. I know. To me, Chewbacca is going to be like George the Animal Steel, just like I get to just pick who's in the movie, who are the aliens.
Oh my God, dude. I just like, if AI gets to a point where it's like that, where you can just create your own shit and get stoned and like make your friends laugh, I'm fucking all for it. But I feel like right now it's just going to eliminate like wire.
You should have been at our most recent Beamer party, because at that party we did have an artist there that was taking pictures of people at the party and then making them dance, making them skydive, making them circus performers, making them hop on pogo sticks.
It's fun, dude.
We should have we will try to make people do a slam dunk contest next time.
Oh yeah. And then also that would be a great spot to do an alien invasion too.
Yeah.
What's an alien? What do you mean? What's an alien
Eddie
invasion?
used to always talk about trying to do a live alien invasion when we were back on the stage, using like projection mapping to like make it look real.
Like blow up a wall, but it's just projection or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could even project
like
onto nets, like that way you can, like, especially at night, you can't even see the net anymore that you're projecting onto,
That is cool. So wait, you must love, we're getting to the end of the year, and I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but there's a projection that they did in, I want to say London, just because of the way that the building looks, but I have no idea. But it was just this building that they projected like the building onto, and then they had Santa Claus like jumping through the windows and like doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that stuff's cool, man.
I think that's probably the better use of it, or one of the best uses when people do project onto a building and the projections interact with the building somehow.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. Let's not get too into the topic because we still have to do the WoW scale. You've been on the show a few times.
Yeah.
You don't remember do you remember your WoW scale score?
I seem to land in the 3, but I don't know. Some of the recent work I've been doing, I think my score might change now a little bit. So
okay, let's find out.
Yeah.
WoW scale. Okay, WoW scale stands for Wade or Willy. It's a 5-question quiz. At the end of the quiz, I'll give you a scoring word between 0 and 5. If you're more of a 0, you're more of a Wade. If you're more of a 5, you're more of a Willy. You ready to be Wade on the WoW scale?
Yeah, I'm ready to be Wade.
Here we go. Do you believe in aliens? If so, have they visited Earth? If so, have they visited Earth in the last 300 years?
I do believe in aliens in that kind of general sense, like a lot of people do. I do believe they have visited, but I kind of been leaning towards that into non-intelligent, non-bipedal type of representation. Even though I'm wearing one of your merch shirts that has all of the alien representation on there, been kind of feeling like
horse alien.
Yeah, so I've been kind of feeling.
Thank you. How's the quality of that hood? Is it a hoodie or is it a shirt over a hoodie?
I got the hoodie, and underneath I have the shirt as well. So
my God!
I got a super fan over here. You guys got to come out with some boxers or something too, man.
Yeah.
Is there an alien with like a elephantine trunk nose that we could put just over the fly? So
that's funny you say that. I was just working on one yesterday with AI, trying to make an elephant man alien thing.
Oh, funny. Yeah, no, I kind of feel like like we have a bunch of aliens and they're mainly living in the ocean, like octopus and all this deep sea stuff. And then there's probably a bunch of microbes or tiny things inside of us. I kind of lean on this idea of that if we're made of stardust, then we got to have a little bit of the outside inside of us too. So like a yes, and like a no, maybe.
Okay. Second question: ghosts.
No, no ghosts.
Bigfoot.
Yes, and last times I've been on, it's been no and like more like I wish, and I'm a believer.
What happened?
Because of the topic.
Yeah, I got some stuff to show you guys that is a bit compelling. So I'm with it now. I kind of think that I kind of know what happened here a little bit, but
interesting. All right, well that's a good tease. Fourth question: was 9/11 an inside job?
it was inside and an outside job. It was both. We just have such shitty evidence. And I've been to the Memorial Museum in New York, and it's beautiful and haunting and emotional. And there's that side of it, that obviously makes it so real. But the fact of these other buildings that have collapsed around too, and then the Pentagon, that shit footage where there's no way a plane did that.
I just learned this. Okay, Building 7 went down, right? And this is just a quick side fact. Building 7 was a little over a football field away. It was 300 feet.
That's close. If you're a golfer.
It is, but there were buildings in between them that didn't go down.
Okay. I just 100 yards. A football field is small. That's a wedge. That's a pitching wedge. That's the smallest club you have. If you stood on one end zone, you'd hit a pitching wedge, unless it's different.
I just don't see how things can fall from the tower, fall down, but also out.
Oh, I'm just marveling at how big. People always say a football field is such a big thing, but it's not. A 40-yard dash somebody does in 4 seconds, right?
Word.
This has nothing to do with Building 7. I just don't like a football field as a measurement because it ostracizes the entire world outside of America. How big is a
100 meters
football field?
100 that thing was 120 meters away, we'll say 370 feet.
The multiverse. What are your thoughts on the multiverse? Do you think that there's a future where we know that it exists?
What I like thinking about is that if I kind of understand this question a little bit like simulation theory in a way too. I mean, if this is the game, or if this is this version, then I'd like to think that there's another Eddy and another Wade and another Willy out there, and we're all doing all these other things that we feel like we don't have time to do, or I don't know, out there. I want to feel like there's another Eddy that's actually kind of funny and stuff, and not so serious.
Do you think you're serious?
I think so. I think not a comedian or performer.
No, but
you guys and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm on the other side of the production.
That's
I stress about other things.
We wouldn't have an audience if everyone was like us.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. The worst room to be in is a room full of comedians. If you're partying, I mean, I whatever. I'm just saying, it's hard.
That's the only time I like being around comedians.
Well, I do too. But I've been to some parties where everyone's out funnying everyone, and when it's competitive, I don't like it. If we're all combining and having a great time, it's amazing. But there's a lot of competitive comedians.
I mean, also too with this multiverse thing. I mean, it seems like I keep coming across articles that talk about the edge of our universe and so forth, and then that gets me kind of wondering, if that's one edge, then that means there must be potentially more universes out there. And in that sense, there must be more of this going on.
I think that's the distinction, though. I don't think that a universe. I think anything that we can observe is not a different dimension.
What about the dark universe? That dark.
Is that like a Marvel thing or something?
It's kind of like
dark energy makes up 70% of the universe.
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, the more you learn about what humans can actually see, just sense wise,
sensory, yeah.
Yeah, sensory wise, it's like, dude, of course, there's probably like fucking, I'll bet there's like a family of aliens who like share this place with me, but I can't see them and they're just kind of doing whatever.
Go down this rabbit hole one time. There's some people that claim that, yes, there are entities all around us and they're like emotional.
It sounds so crowded though, energetic. Right? Like,
yeah.
Too crowded.
And so like they'll be videotaping some weird lights at night and then they'll notice that the lights kind of, and I know that this is what's it called when you make faces out of stuff?
Pareidolia?
Yeah. But so many people have these videos of lights and shadows like really changing shape.
I don't like that because isn't that counter to like everything that we've set up? Like, why would light react differently? You know what I mean? I'm not a science guy.
I know. And it's really not just light. It's like electromagnetic energy. And so they're going like, oh, somehow there's something here interacting differently. Some people think that it might be the ether that is actually a real thing, and they whatever.
Is that more dark matter shit? What's the ether?
They used to say that space-time existed in the ether, and the ether was something that held everything together. Mm. And then later on, science was like, there's no ether. And some people are going back now and saying like, the ether is actually more real, and it's because of these energies that we don't perceive. Ether is a generic term, just like dark matter, dark energy, all these things we don't have. We just like, well, it's just dark. We don't know what it is.
It's like a theory. The ether is like something that holds us together, but we have no idea. And it's just conceptual.
And like space is not a vacuum. And since it's not a vacuum, that means that things can survive in it. And
I've never understood what space is a vacuum even means. I don't know what a vacuum is, and I don't care to know. So let's move on.
I know.
Okay. So yes. Where are we on this multi? What do you think?
I'm feeling like a yes on this because I also remembering about this discovery about particles that no matter what distance they are away from each other, they can communicate.
Like even if they're a football field away,
quantum entanglement.
They can be
a light year away.
Yeah.
So they can transmit energy faster than the speed of light.
Yeah. So there's a lot of with having to do in that frequency level that is really interesting too.
You're a VFX guy, but you're also very into audio. I mean, I always equate you to an audio guy because I think the first time you were on, it was like an audio thing.
Yeah. We're discussing, I believe, the different voices of aliens and stuff, and I brought a modulator with me and stuff.
Yeah. And I was so weirded out. I was like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
But is frequency something that you think about because of man, I just don't at all. I don't understand frequencies either.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome space, and there's so much information in there.
Have you seen the bands who will put hidden messages in their waveforms or whatever?
Yeah. Like Aphex Twin did that, right? So like you run it through Audacity, and then you look at this spectrum analyzer, and then you have messages and stuff in there, and visuals. It's so awesome.
Yeah,
love that.
It's very cool. Okay, so you got bumped up, man. You're like a 4 now.
Oh, all right. That's it.
So congratulations. But anyway, Willie, hit us with that topic.
Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi, AI again. What should creatives be doing with it? We're first going to use AI to upscale the Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot footage. Then we'll upscale this UFO that you can make out creatures in the window. Then we'll talk about how we should be using AI to get ahead and maybe get some work in the future. Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi. Patterson-Gimlin footage, if you haven't heard of it by now, is the first Bigfoot footage they had. This guy was filming his property. He caught Bigfoot walking away. It's the classic image that everybody uses. It was so freaking shaky. They had to stabilize it in order for anybody to even take a look at it seriously. Now we've got AI to upscale it. What did you use to upres it?
I use a software called Comfy UI. It's a localized open source platform for generative AI. You can use models that are extremely equivalent to Sora and Veo and all the subscription stuff. But what's nice is that everything runs locally on your computer, so nothing is online or anything.
Yeah, if you can get it set up. Yeah,
Alibaba's actually in the game too. So it's not just China. We have the Alibaba in the mix too. And some U.S. companies are providing some open source models and stuff. But for this one, I did use a Chinese model that is equivalent to Sora and Runway and Veo.
What's it
and all
called?
these. It's called WAN 2.2. WAN
WAN?
Yeah, I was hoping it was Juan, like the Mexican guy, like JUAN. That's I'm gonna bring him. I would like Mexico to step up in here. We could get the Juan model.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes.
So it's a byproduct of outsourcing, right? Like all these big companies that always outsource to all these other countries and stuff like that to do things for cheaper, and then of course you have their version of stuff. So I used that, and I put together a workflow in Comfy UI for upscaling. And what I think it's a little bit like, I hate using the word creative upscale, but that's the term that it uses. So it's not just upscaling and sharpening the footage, but it's actually analyzing the footage as well and trying to make sense of it and then applying some stuff to it.
That's what I was gonna say before. It's guessing, right? I mean, anything that shows up in here, it's kind of like, oh, okay, so it's a good guess.
It's a very good guess, yeah. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. That's what kind of tuned me to think oh man, this might be some real stuff, and maybe through nature's process of things in the wild hooking up together, that's how Bigfoot was formed. It's not.
Oh shit!
It's not an interdimensional creature, right?
Like who would be the two parents of Bigfoot?
Like a bear.
A bear. A lot of bears get mistaken for Bigfoot when they have mange.
But also, like myself, I have 5 different genetic lines in me. You know what I mean? I think in the wild you get that, your dogs and cats and everything like that too. There's no 2 even. It's hard to find.
You just get some off-chain bear that just
look at the
looks
platypus.
Weird.
Wait, well, that's a good point. Where the fuck did the platypus come from?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Is that
Dude, poison hooks on your foot? I mean, get out of here.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. I just knew it was a furry.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's wild.
They have, so here's their foot. They've got this little hook on the back that's poisonous. I'm like, what, dude? After all that, you're poisonous?
That's pretty dope, actually.
Just backhand fucking into your neck or something to just
smile with his big bill.
Right.
I sound like a duck. But you're a mammal. I think they're a mammal, aren't they? I don't know what they are. Are they like otters?
They're like, if I'm wrong, I think that they're mammals that lay eggs. I think they're this weird anomaly.
See what the fuck?
Can happen?
I don't know. Is that true? Like that?
This is where we finally say, that's too much, Willie. There are no mammals that can lay eggs. We'll be fine with aliens and Bigfoots, but mammals don't lay eggs.
It's a mammal, and it lays eggs instead of giving birth. Yeah.
Fuck. What? Do they have sex?
What the fuck
do chickens have sex? They do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got it, right? They're not extinct yet.
I'm stupid about eggs and how they get fertilized, because there's all those fish that just come on the eggs, like the first fish lays the eggs, and then that second fish comes in.
Oh, look at all these eggs.
Oh, they're turning me on.
I wonder how they can differentiate between the eggs in the ocean, or the water, and some pebbles on the beach.
Yeah, no, they're just coming on everything. These fish, they're just swimming around, going maybe I could impregnate that.
Yeah. See, it's not a bad life. Right on. I'm happy to share my screen.
And let's get into this. So this is, and if you haven't seen Comfy UI, it looks like a creative person's nightmare. It looks like a flow chart where you have to set up different nodes and connect them. None of them want to be connected correctly. It's the most frustrating thing. I fucking hate it.
I think you nailed it right there. Yeah.
It's the least creative thing. People who are into AI are the same people who are into crypto. You know what I mean? It's you get out of any kind of creative space. Go invest on Wall Street. Just be the bro that you want to be. You know what I mean?
Team up with a creative person.
Yes,
that's
please, something.
Right.
Because the interface of Comfy UI is, I hate it. But anyway,
So you see on the left side, right, is the I
so grainy.
rendered it so that way you can see it side by side here, and then you can kind of see this is like I have a color version and I have a black and white version too. Those are like the sources I was provided with.
What's going on with this? Oh shit! It moves.
Yeah, it's the walking footage, and you can see the body is like kind of bear-like, but then the less gorilla maybe, and then the head. Oh, the other one's playing right afterwards. Okay, so you can see there's like kind of almost like a dog face or something in there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny because so this color one, yeah, it's a bear head, and then when he turns his head, it turns into just a guy wearing a bear head.
The costume,
his face is peeking out. Yeah,
which is what I see in that grainy footage. Like I see a man in a costume,
and then this one with and it's the same footage, but just the fact that it's black and white that. The AI thought it was a little bit different. So if you look here, look at this face here. I don't know.
It looks like a gorilla.
Like a gorilla, but also like with the little ears on top.
Baboon bear.
Yeah, or like a wolf bear or something like that.
I love the bear head, dude.
I know, dude.
Yeah, there. Look at that. Here's a good freeze frame here. And then for some reason, I think because it was black and white footage, the AI thought it was snowing, so like it made the background.
Yeah, it's very it's majestic in the AI version.
It's pretty beautiful. So I think that's snow on his paws and everything.
Oh yeah,
but that looks kind of like a dog face in a way.
Yeah, it's like a bear, like a werebear.
Yeah, like a werebear. I think it's that. So that's where doing this process and experiment and generating these things, that's where I started to land on was like, okay, this is like, yeah, I think werebear is what well,
but okay, did you have a prompt that you had to write in, or in your model it's just an upscale model, so you don't give it any input?
Yeah, before it upscales, it analyzes the footage and then it interprets something. So it's kind of like if you were to put an image into a GPT and say, hey, describe this for me. And so it made a description and it said, okay, yeah, looks to be like an animal walking on its hind legs, and it might be a bear, blah blah blah, and then it goes ahead and starts to pull the data set from the model.
I don't want to jump too far forward, but like, why are you convinced that Bigfoot's real now?
To me, it makes sense that in the wild, a couple animals got together and then this happened. Talked about the platypus and talked about a bunch of other stuff. I mean, that's totally possible. I mean, it could be
just higher up the chain, too,
but it also could be that other thing too.
My biggest
there's not a lot of folds going on either. Like in a costume, I would imagine there would be more wrinkles or something like that. Being on productions and everything, like
But that butt cheek. If you go to like the first frame of the color one. Yeah, it's like it's the butt. I think it's a zipper, but the AI thinks it's a butt cheek.
Oh,
but I don't. It doesn't. That's I don't know.
But I mean,
he's got a fucking dump truck for sure.
Yeah.
So I've heard somebody analyze this that knows about bipedal walking and primate appendages and whatnot. The biggest thing they said was, if this were a person in a suit, this body wouldn't work this way, even if the person was that big. And a lot of it just had to do with just the movements. And I go, oh, okay, what is it? Different style collarbone. Look at all that extra mass on top. Like if that,
but if it's a costume, I mean, like what does the body shape
you could
have
grow
to do with it?
Well, it's kind of like when you see somebody's arms not being the full length of that. I mean, the person would have to be this big. I know that they could fill it out, but because of the way.
But okay, how do you know that he's big? Because he's just there's no reference for if he's big or not.
Yeah, I mean,
well, the reference in this realm is they took casts of the footprints and they measured.
So wait, there's like a foot that comes out on the black and white footage. I'm going to try to pause it right there. Here we go. So the feet.
Oh yeah,
are pretty good. You know what I mean? Like there's some claws in there. Let's see if I can go advance a little bit here to this foot. I think.
One little thing that always bothered me, and this doesn't make or break anything, but the guy's neighbor, they had disagreements, and he claimed that he was the guy in the suit, But I'm like, okay, show me the suit. Like, you can say anything you want. And this guy was small. I think he was like, but at any rate, I'm like, where'd you get the suit from? Did you burn it?
It's a good suit. If it's a suit, it's an excellent suit.
Is it? I mean, it like when I see the footage, the non-upscaled footage, my brain does what an AI does, right? And it upscales it in my brain. And to me, it's a guy in like a bad monkey suit just lumbering through the fucking these like Willie, what you're referencing of someone that no one could walk like that. I can walk like I could walk like that. There's nothing stopping me from walking.
I mean, you got to watch the video because I didn't do it justice. Here's somebody who studies the way primates move, and I just said that it doesn't work that way.
I know, but fuck that person.
I mean, it is the only thing with this video that gets me out of believing it is just that it's a good coincidence. It turned around to look at the camera,
right? Yeah.
Well, and then also he honestly, for me to lean into thinking that this one was fake, it makes me go, okay, then this guy's a genius, and that's fine. He could be. The genius of it is don't get stabilized footage. I mean, he had a tripod. It's like, don't get good footage of this thing you're trying to fool everybody with. And we're like, oh, well, yeah.
I mean, watch an action movie. You can't see the punches pulled when fucking Green Street or whatever his name is.
I agree, but this
around.
was shot on film, and so like you get one chance.
Wait, I would like to get my hands on some original film stock of this and not grainy YouTube stuff,
I mean, I feel like you and everyone, right? Does that even exist anymore?
It's like the moon landing footage, right? Like it's just not available anymore.
Right.
I mean,
or accessible to us.
If this film was real, it definitely would have been confiscated. But that doesn't also mean that doesn't make it real either.
I'm sorry, we're just watching them on a loop, and there's so many things to look at. The black and white one, I do not like. That's what I was saying about the guest thing, because, and I guess there's no color. So when he looks at the camera, it just looks like a bearded man.
But that head turn on the black and white footage is, and even on this color one is pretty good, right? I mean, like wouldn't a costume start to reveal itself a little bit during that hard of a turn of the head? Or I don't know. Maybe I need to look at.
Oh, like if the head is not attached.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
It's kind of like how you turn your head when you're wearing a suit. If you're not,
Willie. This is what I look like.
Willie, you got to get a tailor, man. You got to get a tailor. They'll make you feel so comfortable in a suit.
I just have a neck thing, So if my neck's too tight, it makes me like turn like.
I do the same. I totally know it. Yeah, I totally know. Or if you drop like a pen, you feel like you can't pick it up.
Yeah. So I get my necks way too big. I get like over an inch bigger than it should be.
You look like a slob. I bet you look awful.
Dude. Looks like a kid wearing a suit.
So I like the color one of when he looks at the camera, because that's exactly what I see. It's like Paul Bunyan or something. It's a guy with too much facial hair. But then the black and white one, it just turns it into like a gorilla.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is a gorilla.
And he's not in on it either. He's just having his fun out there, and he got caught. It's like the first furry.
And this color one too, like he has, boobs or something,
Yeah, well, they definitely, they gave him man boobs for sure.
Yeah, right.
They way overemphasized. He's kind of like cut. Would that be his rib cage? It's a little high. I mean, a little low.
And then maybe in that sense, could it be female then, right?
And then you look at that Popeye forearm,
Well,
I mean, I think the forearm is just fur.
Hot.
Yeah.
Junk in the trunk.
Yeah, I mean the body don't stop. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a hot mess here.
Just stand up straight and smile.
Look at this. Big black eyes. Come on, hot. So I'm going to show you guys something else too in that generative AI space too. Like I went ahead and asked, said, hey, can you, what is, if I type in like text to image model, right? And say, hey, what does Bigfoot look like? Put Bigfoot in the forest and stuff. And so I have this sort of thing here that I made that is a live portrait, so as I'm talking, I could be Bigfoot here,
Yeah. You look like who's the Planet of the Apes guy? You look like him.
I wanted to put it side by side with this.
Okay.
With this comfy version of it too, and we'll see how this holds up with all this stuff. But I have a same picture, but now running through comfy on the right side. So on the left side is a different AI running through the Chrome browser, so it's a little bit more real time. And on the right side is Comfy's version. In the Comfy version, it looks like a slow internet connection, which you would have in the forest, but it can make teeth and stuff, which the other one can't. So if I smile, there we go.
Oh, this is happening now.
Yeah, this is he's doing a live skin using AI of Bigfoot.
Yeah,
right. I thought you recorded it earlier.
No, this is all live.
So the Comfy one, when he turns, it's natural, but the left one is skewed like a fisheye if he moves around.
Yeah.
Now do SpongeBob. You're SpongeBob now. Make it SpongeBob.
We can do SpongeBob. Let's see.
I know. No, don't actually do it. So wait, is the Comfy UI one taking the one on the left, or are these individual? Are they completely individual?
Yeah, so two separate webcams. So here I can.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll open up plus the phone. So here's the Comfy UI network, all that stuff that you were talking about.
Hate it.
Here's me.
Oh, look at this.
Here's that picture.
Just to make a Bigfoot, you had to do. Look, oh my god,
this is nothing. This is like 6 nodes or something.
Yeah, well, I'm struggling with 3.
deep.
So,
but this way I can put stuff side by side with the other webcam. You can check out his bald spot, or no bald spot. And then in a weird way, I think I kind of look like that too, though. So you too, Wade. Actually, now that I look at you, you kind of look like that too, man.
Yeah, I think I look more like him than you do.
Let's battle. Let's put our faces in here. Make a new Bigfoot.
Sure, we've tried to stabilize and up-res Bigfoot before, but yeah, I like that this gave you a new alternative version of what this creature might be, and that's pretty cool. Did you do the alien, the UFO one? That one rendered?
Yeah, I did. I
want to look at this one because this is one of the best UFO videos out there because it's a UFO hanging over Turkey. And if you zoom into it, you can see the inhabitants of the craft walking around in it. I mean, just the shape of them. So this has always been a holy shit. What, we don't technically have anything that can do this, that can just sit there. Sure, a Harrier jet, it would be loud. We don't, on the record, have
it hovers
shaped craft hovering silently. Yeah, with a big giant window.
This is in Turkey? Is that what you said? I'm trying to remember if I know what this is.
I'm sure I've played it before, but
yeah, okay, so I've probably seen it.
Yeah,
but it's always been so grainy and bad.
So I was a little disappointed with this one because I feel like I see less almost, So
but this is so zoomed in,
alternating between this is the upscaled version of it. You can see the text and everything is sharper than the original one. We'll play in a moment to just go back and forth between them. I didn't feel like I could see anything clearer inside of that window that they were saying you could see figures in. I felt like almost in this original shaky stuff that.
Yeah, it's like the AI thought it was light glares.
Yeah, so it's and I don't know, maybe the ship looks cooler, but it also looks more fake in a way too.
Yeah.
Wait, let's watch the real one again.
It's coming.
I want to. Oh, okay, just looping. I want to see those. So this is one of those, those cameras that had that long digital zoom for a long time. You go 40 times zoom.
Here you go. And see if I pause it where they say there's supposed to be something in there.
I'm kind of with the AI. I think that it makes more sense that it's a glare, right? I mean, how often can you see?
You got to watch because the one that I saw.
Well, I just cut that segment out because the video that you sent me, it had I don't know, there's other edits in it and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, totally.
And I wanted the AI to concentrate on this segment. If this was like the meat of that video.
Because the one that I've seen out there, it's like it doesn't look like it, and then you see one of them move, and like, oh, that's two things standing there now. And I don't think it's those two. I don't think those are white heads. I think they're negative shapes next to the white dots. So like you see the outline of their shadow.
Yeah, and I tried to slow down the footage a little bit too, and try to like give it a few more frames to interpolate also. So I don't know, maybe that fucked it up too, though. You know, I'm not at all an expert in forensic video, so this has been like a fun experiment for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great UFO craft. That's like, dude, what could this be sitting right there?
I mean, what I like is that it falls into all these other things with like no propulsion signatures or any of this. I feel like something would have shown up. Feels like it's just kind of like it is floating there. You know, humans are smart too, man, and I think that we know how to make a lot of amazing things too. So if it is a flying craft, then it's something that we could have made. And if that is a window with people in it, then they were probably wearing
nondescript military berets. Yeah.
You know, yeah, any sort of official gear, protective stuff.
Right. Space suits.
Yeah.
Some kind of spaceman thing.
Take us over to Turkey.
Turkey, that's where it was?
Yeah.
So the other night we went to this party and they scanned you when you walked in. And then within 10, 15 minutes, you could play a video game with your character in it. It sucked because I dressed the part, but then I had to take off my glasses and my fanny pack and my hat.
I knew you were going to do that. I should have. When you sent me the invite to that, I was like, I looked at it, said like, no hats, no glasses. I'm like, well, Willie's going to fuck this up.
Yeah, I just figured, I was like, I don't care how it looks, but the game wasn't that great.
Was it like a Street Fighter?
It's kind of like a Mortal Kombat kind of game. You know, like you get a couple of moves and then some special powers and stuff.
What was your special power?
A fireburst.
Yeah, right.
Everyone had that?
Everyone had the same fireball, yeah. And so, like, the game was made in Unreal Engine.
First of all, what's the point? Like, what were they doing? Were they advertising the video game, or were they advertising their technology of putting you? Yeah, it was some artists that were trying to just show off their AI capabilities, kind of thing. Just their scanning technology. Like, the game wasn't that great; it was very rudimentary, and nobody could figure it out that good. But like, you know, I'm a velociraptor at video games.
Yeah, Willie was fucking
I won the most, dude.
Yeah,
I just stopped playing.
Oh shit, Willie's up again. Like, and I think you even had like a little celebratory dance move at the end. The real you didn't. Yeah, you were fucking it up.
What was the scan device? Was it like that? You know, when you see the behind the scenes Matrix and they've got like 50 cameras in a circle, like what did the scan process look
I feel like
it was an airport scanner?
50. It was like a bunch of bars all around you. It was like a sphere of cameras.
Oh yeah, so that's what they use for like NBA 2K and shit. Like they get like fucking LeBron James to come and stand in that.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good tech because usually that takes a bit longer than 10 minutes to get an output.
So the advertisement was kind of like, look how quickly we can do this.
I think so.
Like they scanned you and you played as yourself with it before you could finish eating because they had food there too.
What is that? Just like an intro? You got knocked on your ass in that.
I know, it's like me fighting me.
Oh, it's to use.
They didn't want to use other people in your video.
Look at your face, man. Yeah, you should pause it on your face, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like you look insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a little clunky.
I like it. You know,
it was cool.
But like I don't know. I just want to take a picture of myself. This is why I think Sora could they should sell themselves to like EA because everybody just wants to be the guy. Well, I guess everyone plays online, but me, I just like to be the guy, you know.
Dude, they keep adding more things to change. Yeah. And like, just scan me.
I don't know what's wrong with my face, but like, I can't make me. No one can draw me, really. It's like this is a challenge to you. If you think you can draw me, then try it, because I've never had I don't know what it is, but like I can't make me look like me in a video game. And like they used to do the thing where you could take a picture of yourself and then it would like map it onto like the face that they had already like puppeteered.
Yeah.
It totally doesn't work.
I always look gross, and people are like, why don't you make yourself? I'm like, I don't want to see a gross version of me stumbling around.
I'd rather see like an insane monster that I like made gross on purpose, you know? Because then it's funny that I'm like, what do you mean, coach? But my eyes are like bugged out of my head or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, the Sora thing is really funny. It's like what I was talking about earlier. It's like social media for, I don't know, creative people, maybe, where you're just like, hey, watch me dance with John Travolta. This is funny.
I know. That's the thing, is that like that doesn't support anybody wanting to pay for it or to put it out there. Or it's
like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm never gonna pay money for this. But if they just sold themselves,
it relies on it's got to have a good story, right? I mean, that's where I land on all of this stuff. It's like
story.
Doesn't matter what tool you're using and like what the visuals look like and stuff like that. If you have a good story to tell, fucking use whatever you got.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm saying like they just should put all this into video games. Like if you could play, you know, a Final Fantasy type game or something, but it's like I don't know. Am I a narcissist? Like
no. Even like picture playing Jackbox games, but like you can like integrate people's
your little guy, your little icon instead of like a generic icon. It's like a U icon somehow.
Yeah, it's like it like personalizes your experience again. We're so used to seeing somebody's name over their head, and then years go by, and you're like, "Who the heck is Janekness?" Like, I don't remember who that is. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah.
Like, so you're picturing a world where you use the same guy for every video game, right? Like it's the same model that you made for Call of Duty that's in like you know fucking Fortnite or whatever.
Do you want to input? It's like using a me character, but for the new generation.
But are people into that? I'm into it, but I can't speak for people. I don't know.
The reason why I'm into it is because if I could scan Arnold Schwarzenegger's face, maybe, you know, or I could have fun with it. Or maybe somebody already made that model.
Yeah.
So now I'm playing games with
your hero.
Yeah.
The Governator.
Jake Jabs.
Jake Jabs. Jake Jabs is a Colorado reference. Listen, it's cool. I just don't know what the point of any of it is at this point. I understand taking away all the white collar jobs of people who don't actually do shit. But I don't really know how it's helping creatives, you know?
So what should we be doing to try to just get ahead of that curve? If you're into this and you want to use this as a tool and you want to figure this out a little bit, I think you need to just dive in, come up with some projects of your own to just make stuff, and then try to create a reel. Because
but companies, dude, that's so for sure. But I'm speaking as a guy who's like, I feel like I'm fairly computer savvy, you know, like I thought I was going to maybe major in computers until like I took the first class and I didn't like it. This whole thing of setting up comfy UI, which I just tried to do last week. It's like, fuck this. Like everything about it sucks. It takes you like an entire day just to figure out how to get it to run. And then you have to figure out like fucking all the nodes and shit. And I don't know what my point is, except for, you were saying, just like get into it, make a reel. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe you could make a reel after like a year of doing this, right?
Yeah, but in a year from now, here's the thing. All these AI models, not even 50% of them are going to be around in 2 years, because everybody's just trying to get in there, trying to be the next one. Then all of a sudden,
but isn't that bad? Because what if you used one that you liked and then it goes away?
Well, I mean, but learning them, you just learn multiple.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a lot of them work true, Wade, because that comfy UI workflow that I was just showing you actually doesn't work on the newest version of Comfy. I actually had to refinagle some of the back end of it in order to get that workflow to even work. properly because some of the stuff is outdated. It outdates itself so quickly.
I'm trying to say that
Yeah.
it's all changing so much that even people that think that they're experts, you still have an edge to get in somewhere. And now let's just say you don't jump in at this high professional level with the real. You could make fan fiction, just make it good. You know what I mean? Like fucking somebody made this fan fiction of General Grievous being made, and it's so fucking impressive. And I'm like, they're going to turn this into a show because it's just so good. And I fucking hate General Grievous.
Why do you hate General Grievous? I like him. I don't know what he is. I know he coughs a lot for some reason.
I don't like a robot with asthma.
I thought he wasn't a robot. Don't they show his heart at some point?
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm like, dude, I know that in this world.
Is that the one that has like 4 lightsabers?
And he steals all the lightsabers and then he uses the lightsabers against the Jedi.
Like, the biggest villain of all time has asthma. Darth Vader,
Nothing wrong with that, man. I mean,
no, I know, but
children with asthma need to look up to people like Darth Vader.
Yeah, but here's another one for you. You got 2 asthma bad guys now. This one's better.
But Willie, you're saying I don't know who you're speaking to. It feels like you're speaking to just us.
No, this is for dude. Mole's already made a whole show, a 5-minute show that's amazing.
No, but Moles is us. Moles is just us.
Yeah, I mean, but also just like make some shit with it, but try to come up with your angle of it. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing: everything right now is algorithm, and everybody hates the algorithm, right? Like, you have a chance to get creative with these new tools in your own way, where you're not following somebody else's mold. I'm just saying, like,
I totally agree. But I feel like there's a learning curve that is pretty steep. It feels like you need to know a lot already to jump into it.
Well, I think it's something that you guys said earlier, is that like I'm on the production side. Like, you guys like have the ability to write great stories and stuff. So it's more like putting us together in that sort of way. Like put a techie person with a creative person, and that's where you start to step forward through collaboration.
Don't you think, because you're a visual effects guy, and so like I can totally understand how AI would help you, because you're just like, oh, now I don't need to like rotoscope or whatever. I mean, like, which is great, and that'll put people out of jobs, but they suck anyway. Like, if that's all they're doing, right? Like, you just need to know more than how to just like rotoscope. It's changing the landscape of everything. I was talking to Tony about this. Tony's an editor. He's been on the show. I feel like it's gonna turn teams from like 9 guys into like 4 guys. And so they're going to be doing the work of 9 guys. And how do they do that? Well, they supplement it by using AI that gives them more time to do the things they can't use AI with, right? So I get it, and I'm with you, Willie. I think
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
I don't know. Is there anything wrong with it? Like,
I mean, I think that's just part of evolution of how certain processes get done. But then on the other side, where in order to make a model available and stuff like that, all of a sudden you're going to need more people that are those types of engineers. So the stuff is always, I think.
Yeah, but those people suck, right? I mean, like,
well, I'm just saying that, like, I feel like I always feel like I'm behind
you. I didn't mean you. I didn't.
No. I'm not one of those guys.
Okay.
I always feel like I'm behind the curve. I stopped editing because I'm like, I can't. I just learned how to use Photoshop this year,
and this year is probably the last year you will ever need to know Photoshop. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I get it. I'm totally agreeing. Get ahead of the curve, but like 90% of people out there, I think, don't care about anything that we're doing here. Like, this is fucking niche.
This is definitely creative, but I'm going like, a lot of jobs are going to go to AI. I know that we're talking, but like picture creating a local commercial using AI. You're in the middle of nowhere. Like, you got some opportunities there to fucking.
I know, but that bothers me too, because there's those local ad people who, like, make bad commercials and stuff. And I don't
Right.
want them
Well, then
to
that's
not have
why.
jobs anymore.
I mean, I get hired sometimes to go to other states and countries and stuff, and I'm always trying to work with people that are local there too and stuff. But then I can also see why a firm might be hiring me to come out from LA, because I'm bringing a different set of experiences and abilities or something like that.
Well, I think you're just a few tiers above. I mean, you're good at what you do. Like, you're sort of an expert, right? So it's like, yeah, of course they want you to come out there.
Are you using any AI in the installation you were doing at the George Lucas Museum?
No, we're actually not doing anything in that realm. I would say that if anything, I might use something in my emails to like make them maybe sound like, if I'm just rambling on about this or that with the scheduling or whatever, then I might go ahead and say, hey, can you polish this email up for me so it just is a little bit more coherent? Like that's where I'm using AI in that setting. But in the actual duties part, no. Just be upfront about that part.
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm just also watching the monkey talk.
I know, me too.
Yeah. I think that's why I put them on, because I think it's like,
it makes you more interesting.
Yeah. All of a sudden, see, it's working already. Like, but you still need me here to power this thing, So it's not taking away.
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like, when the robots take the jobs, who's going to repair the robots? There will be a period where that's people's jobs now, is just making sure that the robots are running correctly. But then once the robots learn how to do that on their own, and we probably won't have to worry about that. Although, I don't know. I mean, it's the speed of this shit is insane.
What was the Battlestar spinoff?
Are you talking about the Harbinger? Was it about her? I didn't know there's a Battlestar.
It was about the origin of the Cylons.
Oh, it didn't do well, right? Like,
it didn't do well,
cared about
but
it.
It had a great premise. I forget what it's called. I love the premise. Basically, I feel like that's where we're going. Like, the kids are all in this digital playground, whatever, and if you die in there, you can't get back in. So it's like people are running amok, and
you can't get back in.
Yeah. So you have your one account, and if you die in the game, so you everyone's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And so basically this guy's daughter dies outside of it, and he finds the version of her in there and connects.
Oh, it's like a Black Mirror kind of thing.
So it's cool, but I'm going like, I'm glad that Meta finally gave up on trying to make their AI conference rooms, whatever, that nobody wanted.
What the fuck were they even thinking?
This week? They gave up this week.
I just think it just goes to show you that, like, Zuckerberg never had any idea what he's doing. Like, that motherfucker stole everything. He's not a visionary. He's not smart. I don't care that he went to fucking Harvard or wherever he went, but like, it's Conan O'Brien went to Harvard. That doesn't make you smart.
Right.
So fuck him.
Smart.
That whole meta idea of like, oh, you can walk around in a visual, like, why? You can have
what your room look like.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a store. I'll fucking get into Meta to do more work.
You can put anything you want on your wall.
Yeah, great. So I can do that now, Mark. I don't need a fucking. I'm pissed off by the idea of Meta, and I'm glad that they failed, and I hope that the company goes away completely. They have such a stranglehold on like the economy that they'll just never go away, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They have too many things.
Yeah, it's fucking. But who knows? I mean, maybe he was right. He was just too early. And now that AI, we could like make ourselves be AI guys in Meta. It would maybe make more sense. I don't know. I just don't.
It's easier now.
I don't need a whole nother frontier of capitalism, which is what they were billing it as.
Oh,
right?
You want to buy a hat in here? It's only $3.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking digital hat. This is what makes me mad about Roblox. Like, oh, everything you love, we have.
Well, I don't know anything about Roblox. I don't.
It just got skins. It's like
yeah, is that like the Minecraft competitor?
It is, but
I think it's just kind of
a bunch of mini games.
Minecraft. Right. So it's not a game. Roblox is not a game. It's just you go in and then you can do whatever games that are like within there or something.
This is why I like it. You can create a Roblox game. Anybody can. You just have to get in there and program it. And so that's what people do. Everyone is just charging all these kids, and I don't like this part of it. Everyone's getting rich off of making a little Roblox game inside of it. It's like a hub.
Right.
Anything you can come up with.
That's exactly what I was saying, man. It's just a new way to like be capitalist and fucking bilk people. Now. Right. And like Australia just banned teens from having social media, which I think is amazing.
I love it. Yeah.
But they probably didn't do Roblox. I wonder if Roblox is considered that the same vein or I don't know.
Right now it's not, but they're getting in trouble because like pedos are chatting on there. But I'm like, they're everywhere.
Yeah. I think there's a lot. Maybe there's a lot more pedos, as you call them.
Eddy, like I was spouting off some ideas, and I know that you're more tech savvy than most of our audience. But what do you have any ideas of how to capitalize on any of the AI going on?
For myself in YKL Studios, like where we're concentrating and using this stuff is we're finding like where I find to have some creative fun is working in the pre-production ideation phase of projects. So that could be, because the reality is like, if you're going to be generating, probably hundreds and hundreds of images and videos and stuff like that before you land on something that you like. So for me, I'm like, I got out of trying to make the final piece and instead work with guys like you guys and other producers and directors and stuff and ideate, work on inspiring and trying to mind read someone's vision is basically impossible. So that's where creatives need to come in. So I like this idea of like a creative technologist, like this kind of like hybrid person that can be sensitive to being techie and then also like working with someone who has a story to tell, and then we're able to put your characters into these scenarios or into these types of landscapes, or that's valued time. That's time that should be paid for.
This is okay.
Animating storyboards, right?
You gave me a good idea. Do you guys remember Office Space when Richard Raley he goes into his interview and they're like, what do you do? And he's like, well, I take the things from the engineers and I talk to the customers because engineers aren't good at talking to customers.
Yeah.
Like
right.
that should be my future job, where I talk to creative people, but then I also understand like the AI shit.
Yeah.
So maybe it is it's creating one new job, which is like a translator between like the fucking broy computer. I don't know why I keep calling them broy, because maybe there's like a computer science element of this. There's the nerds and then there's like the bros who are just trying to like capitalize on the nerdiness of this whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's why. But that's why I think there's room for a lot of players in here. I think you just have to, like, there was another AI conference that I went to, and
you are like fully in on this. You're not fighting it at all.
No, I'm embracing it, but I'm not under the spell anymore, right? Like I've been doing this for like in the AI generative space for a couple of years now, and I like working in Comfy because I want to be able to offer the abilities that the subscription models offer. So on a client side, like, Comfy's great because everything's localized, copyright, IPs, everything's secure. I was at this AI conference, and this director, who was kind of a big shot in the 80s and stuff like that, was like talking about pitching a new film. And
who was it?
Oh, you don't
want to say? Okay.
And what'd you call it? It was
John Hughes.
I was like, hey, what about you just release it and don't mention AI? Like I think that's kind of like a thing that people are doing too, is you just like you don't have to mention AI anymore, because it's, when it started to mention it years ago, was, oh, that's cool, that's new, and then it became like this contentious place. And now I think you can just make stuff, just like you don't need to say, oh, I used Maya, or I used Photoshop, or I used this or that. But then again, there was like on the, I think it was like Christopher Nolan's new movie, like on their movie poster, like it said on the top, shot in 16 millimeter or something like that. You know, like it was like there was like an emphasis to say like this is on film, guys.
But
you know?
they're definitely using AI in post, so it's like okay, like you.
Well, that's the whole thing. Don't mention it because it's not.
I think your whole point is like this is a tool that we're utilizing to like give you good movies. It's not there yet. I think like if you didn't say that you used AI and then people found some AI slop in there would be backlash.
Well, there's the whole thing. I mean, how long have avatars and these sorts of things have been around too, right? And people have no problem making, an avatar of themselves. And guess what? Like that's kind of in that conversation too.
I think we're like a good year away from people going like, okay, it's fine that you use AI, right? I mean,
we're less than
at least.
Year. Yeah, I think we're like weeks away from
that. Weeks. I don't know, man. It feels tumultuous, like because
but my parallel is I felt the same way about computer generated cartoons. Like, what is this crap?
I still feel that way.
I couldn't handle it. Beast Wars. So even watching like Toy Story, I'm like, this looks impressive. Who's clicking the buttons? I know that there's a lot of creative work going into it, but like I'm an old man, so I like a hand drawn cartoon. And when I look at how shiny and great everything looks like,
but I mean, I also cool. I feel you. But I mean, like when growing up watching Saturday morning cartoons too, man, and I would get bummed out when animators would cheat out, and then it would be like it'd be like still, and like only like the one arm would move or only the mouth.
Oh my god, that was all they did was cheap out. Like if they could use a still and then put one moving thing on it, they would do that.
And it would be off colored and shit too.
Yeah. Always. You ever see? The board is about to spring up and hit them in the face because the board is colored differently because that's not a background. You drew that in. Like,
that's right.
So I get it. It's gonna be fine. I think really what it comes down to is, when you're watching something, when it's a money grab. And like, I don't think you would care if there's going to be like the CG, like Transformers show, which I feel like they just pump out to, and maybe it's good. I haven't watched it, but like, I feel like they just pump that out to like fucking get a paycheck and shit. It's like, oh, Transformers hot, like fucking CG bullshit. We don't need artists. We don't need like, pen to paper artists. But I think the audience can sense an intention, right?
Yeah.
And if you're just using AI to be like, hey, fucking buy the shit, like, yeah, fine, but like you're not like creative, you're just some fucking guy. And I think as people get more okay with like AI shit, like I mean, it's gonna be in everything, right? Like
I think maybe another use of it too, and is versus like stock footage stuff, or if you're doing documentary things or whatever,
Is Getty freaking out? Is Getty Images freaking out right now?
They're trying to sue.
Sue for what?
Models are trained.
Because they stole
library.
It all. Right.
So studios are
welcome to the world,
Getty.
I mean, we all signed terms of services. None of us own our own shit anymore.
But if AI wins, then the studios will be fine using AI. They don't give a fuck what the creatives think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, they're just kicking the can down the road. They're just going like, oh, fucking, that Getty is like has an AI department that is like working on shit. But for now, they're going like, let's sue because they're using our shit and we're going to lose money or whatever.
And then the last thing I'll say is, and I'm not trying to bring up a topic, I'm just trying to close on this, that like the Charlie Kirk shooting video, there's a chair falling through a table. and just most people don't see it as AI. I'm like, okay, well then let's watch a movie.
It's just like a innocuous whatever, like 30-second video, and then at the end it asks you like how many bears were in that video or whatever, and there's like a guy walking through in a bear suit that you just don't see because like that's not what's pulling focus, right?
Right.
So it's
I just mean people sharing this video, not the I don't know who watched the live of him getting shot. I'm saying more people saw the people
I mean,
sharing.
I unfortunately got sent that clip when like the morning it happened, and I didn't know what I was getting into, and I was pretty upset that it was sent to me without any warning
I'm sorry
like,
about that.
What
like,
do you think?
That's whack.
I just thought it was maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have sent it to you.
Now I know who it was.
Oh shit, you didn't? Fuck. Well, never mind. Willie, I'm not even making a point. I'm just saying, like, the chair thing. I don't know that people are they just aren't watching. They just don't see that.
Well, I know,
people
but
sharing it and saying like, "Hey, look at this chair and shit." Sure, but it's really easy to just kind of like have some stuff that's not. I don't know. There's a lot now of people just like, "Hey, look at the fucking new Dell ad or whatever. Like, this looks like AI in here."
I mean, all the Coca-Cola ads are now full AI.
Yep.
So
all right, let's get
anyway. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Eddie, thank you so much. Do you have any projects, plugs, anything you want to shout out to our audience that's upcoming or that they can check out now?
No, I don't have anything that I'm working on that I could mention. But a follow would be cool. Like, definitely on Instagram, you go to Eddy EDDY_MOT. So Eddy Mott, and they'll have some links to the YKL Studios and Lava. Show up whenever we're doing something with Lava is always going to be nice.
We've got some LA listeners. When's the next Lava event, or is there anything scheduled?
Nothing publicized for schedule yet. We just finished our BYOB in one of our tech meetups, and then it's the holidays. Everybody wants to go do other holiday stuff, but we're always promoting other people doing shows and whatever else in the community. I'm always down to meet up and have this kind of like AI demystification conversation. I mean, actually, one thing I'm working on is a drawing station, like an animation station where people come in and you make your drawing, and then I'll take a quick photo of it, run it through Comfy, and in under a minute or so, it'll animate it for you, and everything's right there out in the open, so you can see, like, nothing's online, nothing's being trained or whatever, and it's pretty fun. I was able to show that at a few places.
That video game party, he had it set up there.
Yeah.
Oh, word, man! It's funny did you think that you would become an AI advocate when all this started?
No, I never really even thought of it at all. I mean, I just needed to.
So you're not kicking and screaming. You're just like, all right, new tool. I'm gonna.
I love tech tools. I love anything that is like image making, and I mean, what gets me excited about this stuff is trying to make it as real time as possible. I mean, I ran an XR stage for a couple of years, and that was like pretty stressful to like always worry about how is it going to look on camera all the time, and all that stress. And
is that XR? Is that what you have the big LCD screen behind people?
Yeah, the big LED volume. Yeah, you know, and it's just like
LED. Yeah.
It's it's just it was great learning experience, and got to work on some cool projects. But it was always this it was already past the creative stage, So like being more in the inner workings and pre-pro part, so much fun. So I never even thought about it like with AI being an issue, because I also don't use any subscription models. I made it a point to stick to local. And I mean, there's probably some conversation in there too, using Chinese models and Alibaba models and whatever else. But I need to make a living, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, listen, I think we're all just kind of, well, at least Willie and I are kind of on the same page of like more reluctant, but fuck, this is where the future is. So let's get ahead of it.
I mean, I did that video for one of your guys' friends with Willie.
He did the Murphy video and the pizza video. He did the AI on both of those. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a tool, and it's going to make people happy. And that's good enough, man.
All right. Well, dude, thank you so much for being here. Are you going to stick around and continue the conversation on our bonus episode?
I would be delighted.
All right, great. So we're going to get to that. I imagine we'll just like keep talking about AI. There's so many things to talk about. So go to patreon.com/RealLifeSciFi and get access to our continued conversation with Eddy Vajarakitipongse. It's
Perfect.
Eddy_Mott, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So go give him a follow, check out Lava and support, fucking support people who are trying to do shit. Thank you for listening. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Peace.
RealLifeSciFi.